fellow humans. I'm Party Panda.
And I'm Otakucat.
And this is the Cat and Panda Show.
Today we shall be reviewing Ettiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. The story is about a 14-year-old girl named Sophronia Angelina Temenik. She comes from a wealthy family, but her manners and etiquette aren't as good as her mother would have hoped. So her mother sends her to Mademoiselle Geraldine's finishing academy for young ladies of quality. Soon after, she learns that the girls who attend this school not only learn how to become proper ladies, but are also trained to become expert assassins and intelligencers. Not only are there intelligencers and assassins in training, there are also werewolves and vampires in this universe. This book follows Sophronia and her new friend Dimity as they begin their first year finishing school. I really loved this book. It was really well written and the story was very interesting. I've never really seen anything like it. And I really like the time period. I love reading stories that take place around the Industrial Revolution, like early 1900s. And also the fantasy elements that were incorporated into the story were very interesting, and they didn't really overpower what was going on throughout the entire book. And the characters are very strong and cool, and I liked them a lot.
It was also a very funny story that I loved. There was so much humor in it. It made it really enjoyable to read. And I really enjoyed the steampunk aspect of it. It was kind of a cool, it was different from other stories that I've really ever seen. So it was really a unique storyline, and I really enjoyed it.
There's also a million things going on at once. The story's complex, and everything influences everything else, and it's really cool, and I like that. I definitely recommend this book to anyone who likes sci-fi and fantasy-esque sorts of books. It's a mix of sci-fi and fantasy, which, from what I've read, there's some books like that. It doesn't really go well, but Gail Carriger writes it so it actually works, and it's very interesting to see all the inventions, the robots that work at the school, and then the werewolves and vampires that also work there as teachers. Also, the Industrial Revolution was cool. I think it was set in the Industrial Revolution, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I recommend this book too. It was just a very fun book to read, and I recommend this book because it was a very fun, humorous book to read, and I liked all the different twists in the storyline. It made you stay very interested in the story, and I wanted to keep reading.
Like one of those on the edge of your seat books.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be finishing the series. There's 3 other books, I believe. The second one, it's Waistcoats and Weaponry, Manners and Mutiny, and Curtsies and Conspiracies. Gail Carriger also wrote another series that predates this one called The Parasol Protectorate, and I will definitely be reading those too.
I will also be finishing this series because I'm just really interested in the storyline, and I really enjoyed the characters too. So
I didn't have many problems with the story. I think the only problem I had were some of the unresolved character issues that they leave at the end of the book, but I guess, setting up for a sequel. For example, there was a werewolf teacher, and I don't really want to say what happens, but something happens between him and the school, and they just say that he was sent away and hasn't been seen for a while, so you don't know what actually happened to him, and I don't know what I was going to say. But other than that, I really liked the book.
yeah, the one thing I had a problem with too was how busy it was. There was a lot of things happening at the same time. It's kind of hard to keep track of. And there also, of course, wasn't much romance, which I didn't enjoy, but that's just me. But yeah, it was a bit busy and hard to understand things sometimes. So, thank you for watching a review of Ettiquette and Espionage by Gail Carriger. We will be uploading our next video soon, so stay tuned.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have 2 other videos, so if you liked what you saw here and want to see our reviews on Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater and Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, those are also available. Make sure you watch those as well.
Bye!